What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, as you could see from the thumbnail, I have a final on the old Tom Rambler 69 appreciation group build. So I want to tell you a little story. This is going to be a long video, guys. So I got a story to tell you about that. But first, I want to get into cards, stuff I've gotten in the mail this week. So first off, I got a cool shop card from Outpost 31 Model Works. Thank you, Joe, for sending that over. I really appreciate it. I'm going to tag this channel in the description of the video. Go over to that channel, give them a sub, drop a comment, give them a thumbs up, show them some love. Got some really cool stuff on this card. Some really cool builds, a little bit of everything. A Jeep right there. An automatic win right there anyway. But very cool shop card. Thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate that. Then I've got some cool holiday cards, which is, you know, just awesome. Just awesome. So I got this one from Tom. That's a cool card. I got a stack of these. I haven't hung them up by the Christmas tree yet because I wanted to do this video. So from Tom and Susan, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's a cool card. Let's see, who is this one from? Mark and Lisa. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Again, greatly appreciate, love Christmas cards. Love it. My Christmas card list is growing every year. I mailed out a bunch this year. It's hard to get everybody on that list, but it's like increasing every year. So before you know it, Heather's going to be like, what? You want how many Christmas cards? Anyway, thank you very much for that. My very good friend Jamie G. That's a cool card. Thank you very much, Jamie. Hopefully you got yours. Then we got Skip-O-Matic. How cool is that card? That's cool. That's a cool Christmas card. Thank you, Skip. Thank you, Earl. Greatly appreciate that. My friend Mark Batson. What a cool card. Thank you, Mark and Amanda. I really appreciate that. And that is a cool, very cool card. I put my wife and my cat on our Christmas card. So I might have to include a model car next year in mine. Just saying. Not that my wife and cats aren't cool to look at, but, you know. Anyway, so that's that. We're caught up on the Christmas cards and the shop cards. Let's move on to the old Tom. Rambler 69 appreciation group build. That was the 32 Ford. That kit was going along awesome, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to switch the camera around in a few minutes and give... I don't do that often, but I'm going to do that for this so that you can get a really good look at it. But I am going to say that kit was brought back from the brink of death. So... little story. I was working on that here at the desk, and I had a towel, a terry cloth towel, much like this one. Not this one, though. The one that was here is now in the trash. I had it laid out on the desk like that, and I was putting a piece on the chassis that I forgot to put on because I'm a big dope. So I had it sitting upside down on the towel, and I was using the good old CA glue to, like, what I thought was in very small amounts on the parts I needed to put this glue on, to put this part on, I mean. I don't know what happened, I don't know how it happened, but I came back to it about 5 minutes later, and I pick up the model to flip it over, and the towel is stuck to, which is essentially the top of the model. There was a big, and I my brain goes from 0 to 100, and I like ripped the towel off, and it left CA glue and remnants of said towel stuck to the car. So once I brought myself back down to earth, I thought, how in the heck am I going to get? How am I going to fix this? This thing's ruined, right? So not everything goes smooth in the YouTube world, or in my model world anyway. So I'm thinking I'm going to throw this thing out. I don't have the time. I don't want to start a new kit. I don't want to do any of that. So I got to thinking. I tried Goo Gone. I tried a bunch of stuff that I have. Nothing was touching it. So I said, the heck with it. Even though the thing was kind of sort of glued together. Well, it was glued together. I got out the old wet sanding pads, and I wet sanded. It was stuck on the cowl, the top of the cowl, between the windshield and where the engine would sit, and it was right in the smack dab in the middle of the trunk lid. So the cowl was the worst part, and I don't even know how all that glue got on there. I have no idea. I used the tiniest little bit, I thought, but so I had to sand the cowl down to just about bare plastic. I mean, it was close. And I was able to wet sand the trunk out, the lump on the trunk, pretty good. And then I was able to polish out the trunk pretty good. I mean, the lump of glue is still there. If you were here looking at it, you could definitely see it. But because it's on film, you guys might not be. That's why I'm going to give you an up-close look, just so you can see. Like I said, not everything goes perfect. Not everything is like, I'm an expert model builder and I don't make mistakes kind of crap. I screw up quite a bit. And I'm not going to not tell you guys about it. So the cowl, though, is very interesting. The cowl was brought back down. It was unrepairable, right? And if you guys listen to my podcast, we did a segment this last podcast on brush painting. A gentleman had emailed into the podcast and asked, our thoughts on brush painting entire models, and I'm like, never done it, don't plan to. There's got to be a better way. And for this guy, there really isn't. There isn't a way. It is what it is. And Luca had said that, he had heard of the ability to do it as long as you used a lacquer, yada, yada, yada. So I brush painted the cowl, basically from the body line up and all the way across, with this, Tamiya LP, Italian Red. Now, the shade is just a tiny bit off of the rest of the body, obviously. So I put the tiniest little bit of a drop of unicorn tears into some of this paint, and I painted it, and it still didn't lay out as smooth as I thought it was going to, but I put a couple of layers on there, and then I let it sit, and then I went back and I started wet sanding that from 3,200 to 12,000. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's not at all perfect, but it looks pretty dang good. And I think I was able to save this model. So, now that you know, I'm going to flip the camera around, and I'm going to show you an up-close view of this thing on the turntable. And Tom, I hope you like it. This is my first red car. I think it came out, faux pas aside, I think it came out really nice. Yeah, so let's take a look at this thing. I will be right back. Alright guys, we're back and here we go. Let's see if I can do this. There it is. Alright. So, there it is. A couple of things, like I said, I don't like about this kit other than the paint screw up, is I couldn't, because of the blower belt, the grill leans forward just a touch, and I'm not going to go through changing it. It is what it is. I mean, it's not awful, but and also the lighting in here is horrid. Absolutely horrid. I wish I could get a better lighting on this thing. It is what it is, guys. So, all in all, I think it came out pretty good. Motor went together well. The body went together. Everything went together well. This would have been an amazing kit and an amazing build if I hadn't screwed up the paint. So when it comes around, right where it curves up, so right in there is the lump of glue that you can hardly see now. So I think that came out pretty good. But there's the cowl. That's brush painted to me at LP. Again, it's not perfect, but it ain't bad either. So I guess that goes to prove that if you wanted to put, I mean, I could have put a little bit more work into that too and had that would have come out better, but the interior came out really nice, I think it was a good call going with that Stacy David style interior anyway. Try not to shake too bad, guys. So, yeah. All in all, pretty nice, I think. We'll let her spin around one more time. All right, guys. I will be right back. Okay, that's it. That's a wrap on the Old Tom Rambler 69 appreciation group build. I met Tom at face to face at JaxCon last year. What a nice guy. One of the first subscribers to my channel. One of the first shop cards I got. Again, just a great guy. So I was happy to be able to participate in this group build. Thank you so much, Tom, for everything you do for the community. It is greatly appreciated, and your builds are awesome. What more can I say? So this one didn't quite live up to your ability and the standard of your builds, but my friend, not much does. So thank you anyway. So I guess that's it. The only other thing I wanted to throw in there is that we're quickly approaching the end of the Street Machine group build. That is up New Year's Eve, December 31st. I've been trying to keep track of everybody that finishes. I have a little book. I have everybody that I was notified by that they were going to participate. I wrote them down, what they were building, and I put a little check mark next to the ones that are finished. And I try to watch every single video of you guys that when you finish, and comment and thank you. If you have posted a video that you finished my group build and I did not comment on it, it's because for some reason I didn't either get notified that I was tagged or I wasn't tagged somehow or some reason. Drop me an email and tell me that you're done if I haven't commented on your video, because I want to keep track of that. I was going to do this big long video of everybody that finished with a slideshow. Guys, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I'm barely making it by with my phone to do the videos that I do now. So I don't a big fancy video with a picture of everybody's model this year anyway, just not in the cards. But I do appreciate everybody that jumped in. I am going to do it next year. So jump in next year too. Hope you do. Anyway. So anyways, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. As always, go check out Mark at Hobby Nut Models. Again, he's having his big holiday sale. And he got a lot of cool stuff over there. Actually, I just bought some stuff, a kit from him, and some supplies, and I can't wait for it to come in so I can show you, because it's pretty cool. Other than that, that's it. I'm going to get cranking on the Mustang at this point. That's going to be my goal for this weekend, even though I have a very busy weekend. D&D tomorrow, Christmas shopping, and a Christmas tree festival thing that Heather wants to go to. So, might not have a lot of bench time this weekend, but next week we're going to roll right into the Mustang. And we're going to get that one finished. That would be cool if I could finish that one before the new year, and then I have a clean slate for the first, because I'm compiling my list of builds that I want to do in the order that I would like to do them. As crazy as that seems. But I have already started, so we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.